everyone. This is the last part of the May-June 2025 paper 1 variant 1 solution. Let's go start from the 29th one. To watch the solution of the other one, you can switch to the other videos. Number 1, the diagram shows the structure of amphibian heart. Definitely it's not going to have 4 chambers. It is going to have 3 chambers, and the other 2 main, you can say, the blood vessels that are also included in it, and the movement of blood through it. Which statement about difference between the amphibian heart and the human heart are correct? So we'll start from the first one. The heart have the different number of ventricles. Let's say it's correct. Number two, the heart have a different number of atrioventricular valves. No, they are actually same, moving from here then to heart, then to here, then to body. So this one is seems to be incorrect. A septum is absent. Yes, the septum is not seen over here. Look, there is no septum. So the correct options are 1 and 3. So what is the function of septum? The septum is present to separate the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Number 30, a mutation in one of the genes that code for hemoglobin changes the affinity of hemoglobin for oxygen. So this can happen due to mutation. Sickle cell anemia is one of it. The mutation lowers the partial pressure of oxygen at which the hemoglobin is 50% saturated with oxygen. Definitely it is going to affect. Which row describe the effect of mutation of affinity? So first one is the the effect of mutation on the affinity of hemoglobin for oxygen. Number two, the effect of mutation, definitely it is going to affect, that's why it's not carrying. So the mutation has a high effect of it. Sorry, I already marked it. Change in the position of the oxygen dissociation curve from hemoglobin shift to the left. Simple. Which process are responsible for Bohr shift? Number one, carbon dioxide react with hemoglobin to form carb, carbim, carbamino. Hemoglobin, that is not correct. Number two, carbon dioxide react with water to form carbonic acid. That is correct. Hemoglobinic acid is formed by the dissociation of carbonic acid and the other one. So we say it one is also correct. So answer is 2 and 3. Number 32, a student viewed a drop of human blood with a microscope and described a cell having a very large diameter and a U-shaped nucleus. So definitely it is not going to be red blood cell. So let's put a cross on this. So we have 3 other the white blood cells which have the nucleus. Number 1 is the monocyte. Let's say it's the answer, neutrophil and lymphocyte. Lymphocyte basically have a bigger one. It's not, it's a lobed one, means they're different parts, so it cannot be the one. So the option is monocyte. It's a U shaped. How many times must an oxygen molecule pass through a cell surface membrane to get from the air in the alveolus to the hemoglobin in the red blood cell? So assume there is no pore between the cell and the oxygen molecule must pass through. How many times? So let's say how many times. Let's go to the molecule passes through a cell surface membrane to get from the air in the alveolus. So the answer is 5. So these are the 3 key terms which needs to be corrected, and this is the one which is mostly student get it wrong, but you need to get it right. Asthma was can affect children and adults. The air passage become narrower, severely restricting the flow of air into the lungs. That is very true. So how does the medicine that is used for it relieve the symptoms of asthma? So here it's clearly written the air passage becomes narrower. So what is the solution? The solution is that it actually makes the muscle relax of the bronchi and bronchium. So it decreases mucus secretion. No, it has nothing to do with mucus secretion because the passage needs to be widened. Number 2, it decreases surface area. No, it has nothing to do with alveoli. It causes the recoil of elastic tissues. No. It relaxes smooth muscles. Yes. So the answer is D. Next one, the photomicrograph was seen on the transverse section part of trachea, means the windpipe. So it has the goblet cell, it has the ciliated cells, which later represent a tissue that contract and relax to adjust the diameter of the pathway. So there are cartilage muscles also present in this trachea. So what is the correct option? So this one is the elastic that controls the size. Which statement about an infectious disease may be correct? Number one, it can be caused by a protoctist. Yes, it can be. It can be transmitted by insect vector. Yes, a mosquito is an example. It can be transmitted from mother to child. Yes, it can be. So answer is A. Number 37. Which statement explains the cholera has not been eradicated by vaccination? Why it is so difficult to do this? Because cholera is quite common. Number one, there is limited availability of the affordable vaccine. Can be. Protection takes several weeks to develop after vaccination. Yes. The underreporting of that is the very first cause, the underreporting. Because we don't the vaccination is not available if you cannot report it. So if the number of people are not reporting in, that there is no vaccination. Immunity to cholera decreases after 2 years. Yes, that's why the medicine is not going to work. So the answer is all options. Next one, antibiotic resistance, that is becoming very common nowadays, is a serious threat to global health. Which statement describe a step that can be taken to reduce the impact of antibiotic resistance? Number one, antibiotic prescribed by a doctor should be shared with family members. No, a serious no. No, you cannot take the same medicine if you have, even if you have the same symptoms. Antibiotics should be only be used to treat infectious diseases caused by virus. No, even the bacterial infection we have to use for bacterial infections as well, the protozoan as well. Farmers should give antibiotics to healthy animals. No, healthy animals are not allowed. You cannot give. Vaccination program should be used to reduce the spread of bacterial disease. Yes, we need to stop it because bacterial infection is more common than the viral one. Tetanus is an infection caused by a certain type of bacterium. The bacterium produces a potential a protein that is a toxin to which causes illness. Scientists have produced a vaccine for tetanus which causes a harmless form of toxin called a toxoid. The toxoid is produced by making the toxin with chemical formaldehyde. The chemical binds to the toxin and make it harmless. So what is true about the vaccination? After vaccination, the toxoid in the will be ingested by the neutrophils and displayed in their cell surface membrane. Can be correct. The tetanus vaccine contains a toxoid, do not contain antigens. Definitely they contain. So it is incorrect. The toxoid protein in the vaccine stimulate the production of antibodies which remain. No, when formaldehyde binds to toxin, it causes the toxin to complete. No, it's no. So the answer is A. Last one, which is an effect of an immune system of a reduced number of T helper cells. So what will happen if these T helper cells are not available? Definitely our body is going to feel a decrease in something. So I'm giving you a hint. It can be A, it can be B. A decrease in the destruction of anti-infected body cells. No. So and a decrease in the activation of B lymphocytes. Yes, because these are the helper cells as the name indicate, and they activate the lymphocytes to help the cell to produce a certain type of antibody. So this is all for May June 25 paper 1 variant 1. If you want to discuss any specific question from the past paper, you can tell it in the comments. If you want me to make some detailed video on some of the topics, you can also tell that in the comments. See you later. Goodbye.